All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome back to Coach Miller's channel here on YouTube, where today we are continuing this Madden series where we play with every team in Madden in preparation for EA college football that will be out here in a few months. The objective is to go into that game and be an offensive coordinator as long as they have coaching carousel, and then work my way up through the college ranks to ultimately become the greatest coach ever, even better than Coach Nick Saban. Last time out, we were the Chicago Bears and we lost to the Washington Commanders. Chicago's offense isn't that great, and today we get the blessing of being the Cincinnati Bengals. Last episode, we did a live commentary. Today, doing a commentary after seeing how this goes. This video is going to be a bit shorter, which I like. Regardless of that, here we go. Joe Burrow finds Jamar Chase there on the outside, and it's amazing what happens when you have a few more weapons to work with. You know, Chicago really only has a few weapons to work with, but here we have Chase, Mixon, Higgins, Burrow, and had some troubles connecting on the screen pass throughout this entire game. And even in that Chicago game, not sure what it is in the Madden Frostbite engine that makes throwing a screen pass so difficult. Regardless here, what I like to do as an offensive play caller is get my best player in the slot. So here we get Jamar Chase in the slot. We also run T. Higgins on a slant right off of Jamar Chase's crossing route. And we're going to pick up a gain here as T. Higgins sneaks in right behind Jamar Chase for a massive gain right there. It really pays to have a lot of weapons on the outside. And I also love running this inside zone. As I said in my last video, it's really easy to run the ball in Madden. I am interested to see how that translates over to EA college football. So I have to really limit how many times I run the ball per game because it's super easy to get massive gains here. Once again, here, Jamar Chase in the slot. He's going to stop and pop early and get an easy 5-yard gain there. I love putting the best player in the slot. And then nice little hurry up here inside zone should let us walk in for a touchdown. There we go. Already much easier sledding than last time out with the Bears. Actually have some offensive weapons here and got down the field in a hurry and then did a nice little inside zone there to get us into the end zone, up 7-0. Defense comes up clutch there. I always call my plays via the formation screen to try and keep it looking different on the field. Corner out there and Mixon across on the outlet there. Chase on the slant. We get Mixon there for a nice first down. There you go. Nice push across there. I mean, one of the toughest things as a play caller is honestly knowing when to check it down. You know, right there, that route is a maybe 1 yard, 2 yard route. And then even here, it's out route to Higgins. But you have to know when to check it down and let your player do the rest of the work. And that's exactly what we've done the past two plays. Two passing plays in a row equals an opportunity to run the ball here. Once again, this inside zone, wait for the blocker to get across, and then pretty much pick up the first down. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. In complete control here. We're up 7-0. Playing calling looking a lot better here. And honestly, what a great jersey matchup today. Seahawks in their throwbacks and the Bengals in their all-white uniforms. And man, let me tell you, I am so excited for EA college football. It's March 2nd today. The months keep flying by. We should be at release day before you know it. And man, all the opportunities that we'll have to hopefully have coaching carousel so that I can hopefully start off as a offensive, whether it's touchdown T. Higgins, 14-0. Man, it's much easier when you have weapons. That's crazy. But hopefully I can start off, you know, at a small team, Sam Houston State, you know, wherever else, and then work my way up. Really, really hoping for coaching carousel. I'll put out a separate video in the next few weeks about all the features I'm looking forward to that they will hopefully deliver with EA College Football 25. So here, defense comes up clutch again with a turnover. We have it inside the 20-yard line here. Under 6 to go in the second quarter. They're going to go for a passing play here. Bro, rolling. If I waited for Chase, I maybe could have had him in the right corner of the end zone, but we'll take 5 yards there with Joe Burrow. And I think we're going to come back here with a run, definitely here. 14-0 in control of the game, running the ball up the gut here. And Mixon gets us 3 yards. A healthy balance so far of passing and running the ball, different formations, even trying to find Jamar in the slot here, looking for an under route or even a screen maybe. We end up going with this same play. These out routes have been working today. We'll see if it works here. We try to get to Chase here, and maybe a defensive pass interference there, but they don't call those too much in Madden, or when they should be called, they aren't called. So we'll set up for a field goal right here, and we'll take a 17-0 lead here on the Seahawks. Once again, man, a completely different story than last year. And when it comes to recruiting in EA college football, I'm not really sure what I'm going to target first. Because during a recruiting cycle, in my opinion, you really have to make a decision your first year whether you want to target skill positions. Nice route there. I think that was Tyler Boyd, and he dropped the ball. That's frustrating, drops in Madden. But you have to really decide whether you want to go with skill positions or recruit trench players first. Dot there to Chase over the middle. Can make one man miss. He can. Jamar Chase over the middle. Big game there. But yeah, you have to choose whether or not you want to go skill position or trench positions as an offensive line and stuff like that, or D-line, etc. And so I'm going to see how the game plays and what differences it makes to get trench players or skill players. As Joe Burrow throws a pick right there, had a man open, but he was either being pressured or threw it on the run and got an inaccurate pass there. I'm leaning towards recruiting skill positions first because it makes the game more fun to play right off the bat. Chase in the slot here again, seam route as he's uncovered for the first 10 yards here. Dot for a gain of like 17. Makes the game more fun to play. Having speed on the outside is great. And even the fact that, I don't need a 4-star, 5-star player. I just need them to be fast, and then hopefully we can make them work in our system. As you can see here, man, having Jamar Chase in that slot is giving him some off coverage, and we're really able to exploit that here. I'm going to call an audible here again. Send him on the seam route again. He's going to be open yet another time. So that's the thing, man. Here's the thing. When it comes to sports games made by EA Sports, if you can find a cheese play, use it. I know that it's not that realistic per se, or maybe takes some of the fun away, but you get cheesed so many times in these games by the CPU and the AI that if you can find a play that works consistently, use it. Here's Chase again, sending him on the streak. Literally same play or same formation 4 times. That drive got us big gains and a touchdown. And it's the AI not adjusting. And if they aren't adjusting, take advantage of it for at least one drive, get your touchdown, and the next drive kind of reevaluate how they're playing you, because you get cheesed so much in these games and you can be up 24-0. And then if you're simming defense, a game can turn just like that. One of the biggest things that I'm going to want to balance when it comes to EA College Football 25 is the run game. And eventually, I'm going to want to get a slider set that makes the game more realistic. We've seen reports that it's not going to be a Madden clone, which is a very welcomed thing if that's true. Chase here, is he going to get this? Not a bad angle there. But if it is close and the gameplay is tuned to how Madden plays, I'm definitely going to adjust the sliders and make running a bit harder, because it's kind of cheap to know that, on 3rd and 8 here, I would have confidence running the ball because I feel like I can pick up 8 yards with my team. Jamar Chase there on a quick little hitch route, coming back to the ball, getting us a nice first down right there. This game is clearly in our control. 24-0. Third quarter is winding down here. Having weapons has helped us. And now once the game script really says, okay, let's run the ball, I have a lot less of an issue with calling more run plays and my ending spread of plays being more positive towards the run game. Say 70-30 run, 60-40 run. I feel more comfortable in that regard if the game script tells me that versus like being down 14 points and knowing that I can run the ball at a higher clip just because it's Madden. Ooh, almost a second pick there from Joe Burrow. If that ball is thrown a bit more on an arc to the outside, that's a first down or maybe a touchdown for Jamar Chase right there. So, just really looking at ways to make gameplay more realistic from a user input perspective is a big deal when it comes to Madden games or EA Sports football games, especially over the past few years, because a lot of the game isn't realistic, but there are things you can do as a user-controlled input to make certain decisions to make the gameplay better. Now, I will say that EA added a lot of animations this year that in certain situations make the gameplay much more realistic than in previous iterations of Madden. I really, really respect that. And I think that, out of any other year they could have released the college football game building off a Madden year, at least for the past 5 years, this is the year to do it. If we were getting Madden 19 gameplay in EA College Football 25, that would not be the best game ever, not even close. So here we are still using this same play, going to Jamar Chase because it's working. We even go hurry up here to get us back in the same formation. They're still playing off coverage here. We wait for him to get past that lineman. They could have been in cover 2, cover 3 there, and we find Jamar Chase in the end zone for yet another touchdown, and we take a 34-0 lead. See, right there, man. We waited for him to get in the soft coverage of the zone. We fired a pass in there for a touchdown. And that's the thing, man. If you recognize the coverage that the opponent is playing and you can take advantage of it, do it. We had to wait there for him to get past the second level of coverage. And the third level, we did that. It's an easy 6 points. And the Bengals are going to walk out of here with an easy win, 34-7. In this second game in this Madden series, where we play a game with every single team in Madden, of course, playing offense only as we gear up for EA College Football 25 as we take on being an offensive coordinator and slowly build up our ranks throughout the college football world. It'll be interesting to see after our first year where we'll get a job offer for, or if we'll even get an offer at all, and what kind of jump I can take my second year. I'll probably be an offensive coordinator for at least 2 years, 3 years maybe, until we can get an OC job in the SEC or a Power 5 conference, because then typically you go from Power 5 coordinator to Group of 5 head coach, and then slowly work your way back up into power conferences. Lobbing a ball here to T. Higgins, not the smartest of plays there. I think I've had 2 passes this game that were definitely risky throws that could have ended up in interceptions. And the one pick we did throw was just an inaccurate pass that Madden said was inaccurate. And here we actually get this screen pass to work on 3rd and 11, and it's going to get us a first down. Man, the screenplay is such a great play to call when it works in Madden, because most times it doesn't. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you are still watching about 14 minutes into this video, you may as well hit that subscribe button, like the video, and stick around here for a while as we continue to gear up towards EA College Football 25. My goal is to get a video out a week. Just one. Not going to give you a specific day, but I will at least try and give you one video a week as we slowly but surely get closer to EA College Football 25. So be on the lookout for a video next week as we continue to kind of refine our skills in an EA football game, because honestly I haven't played Madden in a while. It's definitely towards the latter half of this game cycle as we creep closer to summer, and then towards August as they release yet another Madden game. Thank you guys so much for watching. New video out very soon next week. Please like and subscribe. Peace.